How old were you when the Lions won their last division championship?
I think I was still swimming.
I was 1.5.
Old
Yeah.
man.
Been a little bit. Welcome to Banter from the Cheap Seats. Congrats to the Lions on clinching the division.
It's about time, baby.
I didn't think it was ever going to happen, but it did. It did. It just took a little while.
Curse of Bobby Lane is officially over.
Anyways, we'll go ahead and start off what happened last week in the NFL. First of all, Thursday, the Lord graced us with another Saints loss. So the Rams, they lost 22-30.
Praise be.
Praise Matthew Stafford. I miss that man until he comes here to send us home in the first.
That man is elite. And I will not accept any slander.
Oh no, you weren't gonna slander him on Twitter. If I seen it, you're gonna have hell to pay.
Next, we have the Steelers whooping up on the Bengals. It's like Mike Tomlin turns into Jordan in Game 6. Every time
when
he
that
has
500 record is on the line.
just this man starts balling. I don't understand it. Mason Rudolph having the game of his life.
Man turned into Bill Belichick when he had Tom Brady. Like, nah, the division is mine, bro. That's one thing I'm not losing.
Man. He's like under 500, no says and he starts just playing, just putting game plans together. Like I don't understand. This Steelers team should not be 8-7.
Out there playing like I do Madden.
We'll see about that after the podcast. But anyways, we got the Bills and the Chargers. Bills barely equaling out by 2 points, 24-22 over the Herbertless Chargers.
Keep the stick with okay.
Is Josh Allen elite? I'm not sure anymore.
Man.
I don't know, man. I want to say he is, and then honestly, I'm going to say he is this week, and then not say it next week. The inconsistency is wild.
I've always had him on the back end of like the top 10.
I got him in my top 5, but 5th is as high as he'll go.
Who do you got above him?
He turns the ball over too much for me. That's why I put him on the back end.
Yeah, but he's got the most touchdowns of anybody. His touchdown to interception ratio is insane for as many interceptions as he does throw.
I mean, Peyton Manning was out there just throwing up it is what it is for years, and man turned into a Hall of Fame career. We'll see what happens.
But
he had that Jim Caldwell effect. Jim got him to calm the fuck down.
I'm going to make this comparison. Y'all can kill me later after I say it. Josh Allen is current days Brett Favre without the Super Bowl.
I'll allow it.
Do with that.
Brett Favre played the exact same fucking way.
A lot of interceptions. The only thing Josh Allen had on Brett Favre was the ability to run and the ability to not take away money from poor people in Mississippi.
Give it a few more years, he might.
Or you gonna call black people niggas? It's one of the two.
Oh shit! Oh, whew. Anyways, on to Mo's favorite game of the week. The Lions survive a little last-minute rally by the Vikings. This game was insane. I watched this with my family, who's all Vikings fans.
Oh,
it was something else.
Sweet taste, just salty. Did they cry when that game ended?
No. They're absolutely elite Vikings fans. They know what's coming. Nick Mullins having 4 interceptions, so you can just
See, I've been seeing a lot of opposite. Like, oh, y'all barely beat us with our third string quarterback by 6 points. Well, you weren't saying that when you were beating teams with your third string quarterback. So I don't want to hear that shit, honestly.
That's the Twitter fan.
A win is a win.
I've realized that Twitter football fans versus real life football fans are two different animals.
Man.
That sounds like me at family Christmas. Not a single soul in there knew the first fucking thing about football, and I'm over in the corner a sniff of alcohol away from causing a scene.
I will say this though: if the Vikings had a capable quarterback, y'all lose that game with Justin Jefferson having 141 yards on only 6 receptions. I don't know, man.
Kirk Cousins back in the game, it's over.
He's always put up numbers against us. That's no different. He did that last year, and they almost got swept last year. So
I'm not trying to argue you. This is from an unbiased perspective. If they have a quarterback that isn't a muppet, y'all might take an L that game.
We had our second best defensive lineman and our star slot corner safety. If it's were fifth, I don't fucking know.
It is what it is.
Just going by my perspective, just to let you know. Speaking of horrible quarterback situations, the Colts and Falcons. My God,
it's painful to watch. I ain't gonna lie to nobody.
This was delicious because Atlanta finally put a full game together with a halfway capable quarterback. Heineke is no starter by any imagination, but this man had 229 yards and a touchdown and looked like an okay guy for most of the game.
Just leave him in, bro. Just leave him in Arthur.
Uncle Rico did Uncle Rico shit.
Yeah, I didn't even bother texting Dakota anything during this game because as soon as Atlanta got up, I was like, we're going to blow this. We're going to blow it immediately. But it didn't happen.
I still don't know how the Colts are in a playoff picture, but we fucking are.
Hey, just like how the NFL wrote the script, bro. I think all three teams in y'all's division got the same record. I think it's gonna be some crazy shit.
I think so. Let me check that real quick. Yep, the Texans are 8-7, and closest in y'all's division.
Houston, and Jacksonville.
Jacksonville is also 8-7.
Yep, 8-7, 8-7, 8-7, and then Tennessee out there doing Tennessee shit.
Yeah,
this is
so
exactly
a little bit
how
more.
They wrote it. This is exactly how they wrote it, bro.
A little bit more of the same in the NFC South. The Buccaneers are 8-7. They have a 1-game lead, and then the Saints and Falcons are tied. So if the Bucs can drop one, they play the Saints this week.
Are you actually going to root for the Saints?
This is going to be one of those rare times. But if they lose, I'm still going to be happy. So I'm playing with house money.
A win is a win. All the teams eliminated right now from the playoffs are the Jets, the Patriots, the Titans, the Chargers, the Giants, the Commanders, the Panthers, and the Cardinals. It's still wide open, which is really weird to see this late in the season.
Yeah. 3 more games before we get out of here, or before we move on to the bowl recap. Ken almost called this right. The Dolphins survive against the Cowboys. The Cowboys cannot get it done on the road for whatever reason.
Yeah.
Speaking of Ken, though, how about them 49ers?
Stunk it up. Elite game management by your boy Purdy. Elite game management. So much game management that he had to sit out the second half of that fucking game.
So much game management, he managed to throw it 4 times to the defense.
If you want a fun stat for Lamar Jackson, he's 20-1 versus NFC teams.
Yeah, he blows us out. He blows the NFC out for some reason. He blows them out.
So if he can ever win a couple of big games in the playoffs, then go ahead and put him as a lock for a Super Bowl champion. He's got to get there first, though. So
do we still hate Cam Newton for what he said? I mean, I never did because I felt where he was coming from.
What, Brock Purdy being a game manager?
About all the quarterbacks he listed.
I know he said Dak. I don't. That's the one guy where I'm on the fence of. But Brock Purdy,
Golf, Purdy. Who else? I think that might have been it actually.
Tua. I don't know about that.
Tua's the only one I really don't know about that he said.
Dak, I'm on the fence about too because he has his moments. But everyone else he listed, you might be onto something.
I think I'm in on Tua being the game manager.
I like Tua. That'd be.
I do too, but I think he's a game manager. I'm not gonna lie.
But looking at the playoff standings right now, if it was to end today, your 7 teams from the AFC are Baltimore, Miami, Kansas City, Jacksonville, Cleveland, Buffalo, and Indy in that order, with Indianapolis winning the tiebreaker over Pittsburgh based on head-to-head win percentage, which was used to eliminate Cincinnati from this. And we won the division tiebreaker over Houston based on head-to-head win percentage. The NFC is the Niners, the Eagles, Lions, Bucks, Cowboys, Rams, and Seahawks, with Minnesota and Atlanta on the bubble. You all need the Vikings to drop one.
I think that
And
might
guess what?
happen.
They play Green Bay. Yeah, they play Green Bay.
We need. Well, I'd rather just straight up win the division and host a playoff game, because Atlanta at home, I think they've only lost 2 games all year at home.
I believe you're right. Yes.
And so if we get somebody at home, could be some people getting a little pissed off and going home upset. But if we play on the
schedule left,
I think we play the Saints one more time, and I forgot who else.
You got the Bears and the Saints.
I like the way it lays out. We got potentially our next quarterback coming in, and then the Saints.
But you need your quarterback. You need your potential quarterback to look like shit on Sunday.
You need both of those to win. You need Seattle and Minnesota to drop one.
Oh, did y'all beat Green Bay? I think y'all need Green Bay. Yeah, I need Green Bay to win. Definitely.
Yep. They beat Green Bay. They played
Sunday night game.
Yeah.
That's a Sunday night game. So we will be watching closely.
The Vikings still got the Packers and the Lions, so you need to
2 losses right there for them.
So that'll knock the Vikings down. So you really need to worry about, you need Seattle or LA to drop one to move up.
I like the way this lays out, but I'm not getting all hyped about it, because it's just going to make me mad later. But
LA should drop one against the Niners, their last game of the season.
Yeah.
And then they'll play the Giants this week, so God help you.
I want to say yes, but man, look, LA been
You all have a good chance of going in. The Colts basically got to win out.
The Tampa's going to drop one for sure.
Yeah. And we've got to win out over the Raiders, New Year's Eve, and the Texans to close the season, which we really need the win over the Texans.
Yep.
Because
they are right behind us.
I think Seattle dropped one. They play Pittsburgh this week. I think Pittsburgh can take one from Seattle.
Damn.
They almost let who they played. They almost let whoever beat them this past Sunday. I can't remember who they played.
Who, Pittsburgh or
Seattle? They almost let Tennessee beat them with a fucking mid-ass Tannehill.
Mm-hmm. And they're going up against the Steelers, Cardinals, and then the Texans got Titans, then us.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right.
So if the Titans could sneak one out against Houston, that'd make me feel better. That'd put us second in the division, and we'd win outright. Or we'd go in outright over everybody who's left, basically.
Shit.
Another Colts first-round playoff loss.
Hey, better than what you expected, though, right? You didn't even think y'all be in this position. At least I know I didn't.
No, I sure didn't think we'd be here. Although I still miss the Andrew Luck and Peyton. Why couldn't we just protect Andrew Luck? God damn it, we'd have a Super Bowl by now.
Then now you dropping offensive lineman, baby.
Before we just go too deep into this Andrew Luck stuff, well, let's go ahead and hop into what happened last week in college football.
JMU some fucking bums. Let's start with that.
Whoa, nope. We'll get there. First, we had what happened last Tuesday. UTSA whooped up on Marshall 35-17.
Just
We
like we
called that
called.
one. Uh, South Florida whooped up on Syracuse 45-0. We called that one.
Jesus Christ.
But we did not know that Syracuse starting quarterback was a tight end. Next, we
No.
had Georgia Tech coming back in the second half and whooping up on UCF. We did not call that one.
No,
No.
no, we didn't.
That busted everybody's parlay. But speaking of another parlay buster, Duke beat Troy.
Shocker.
Absolutely befuddling.
That is a shocker. The backup quarterback or the fourth string quarterback for Duke comes in and
Oh no,
wins
actually, I think I had that Duke game.
I did not. Just ruined my day.
I did. I had him +6 on the spread.
Mm.
The only one I lost in that parlay was them bums at
James
JMU.
Madison.
We're almost there. I promise we're almost there. We got Arkansas State losing Northern Illinois by 3 points, 21-19.
Something about the Huskies, man. That's all I had.
Yeah, we all said that. We were like, we don't know why, but it's another Illinois, I guess.
Yeah. You know what? Here's the game y'all want to talk about. James Madison losing by 10 to Air Force. Air Force coming on a 4-game losing streak and just turns it around. Y'all go ahead.
I don't.
Fuck them.
I don't know what to say, man. Honestly, like, damn, did y'all need a break? Like, did y'all need a break in the middle of the season?
You don't have the answer, Sway.
We don't. We were like, yeah, man, James Madison should have one of these big bowl games,
The
and
fuck
they got
they
placed
should
into one. Yeah, yeah, exactly. To lose to fucking Air Force, who fucking lost to Army and Navy. Jesus Christ.
The triple option looked real good. Shame it didn't look good those 4-game that losing streak.
Right.
Oh, good.
Anyways,
Air Force keep costing me money, eh? Ain't that about a motherfucker?
so next is the game where I'm pretty sure everybody picked Utah State, and I'm the only one that picked Georgia State.
Yeah, I think this. Yeah.
Well, y'all could suck it. I'm the only one that picked that one right. 45-22. I tried to tell y'all Georgia State was real, but nobody listened. Granger for Georgia State has been elite all season, and he finally got to show it against somebody outside of the Sun Belt. He had 3 touchdown passes. He's one hell of a scrambling quarterback too. Got to look out for. If I'm not sure if he's going to the draft or not, but he might be a guy to look out for.
I was about to say, is he hitting the portal? If he got any time left, shit.
Yeah, if he ends up going to the draft, if he doesn't go to the NFL, he'll definitely make some plays in the XFL, USFL, whichever one. The guy's pretty damn good.
Is he a senior? He should be in a Senior Bowl. Hopefully.
I hope so. He was fun to watch. I watched him in 3 or 4 games this season. He absolutely demolished our Chanticleers, but yeah.
Don't say it like that.
Next we had the 68 Ventures Bowl. If y'all saw the end of this one, they got their 69th venture with the brawl that happened afterward.
He came out there and took that shit personally.
There was a player on Eastern Michigan that just decided to tee off on one of the South Alabama players. And if you go back and watch it, number 26 on South Alabama saw the whole thing coming, but let the guy throw the first punch and then just absolutely started mollywopping him afterward, which led to a full team brawl from both squads. Just, it's disgusting. I don't like it. And I hope the guy who decided to ruin a team celebration doesn't get to play college football anymore.
Oh, he's done.
Yeah.
Nasty work, man.
Have fun playing in Europe or playing for the Guangdong Tigers, you fucking bum. Or selling insurance, maybe.
You and Plumber can link up.
Insurance, probable.
Mm-hmm. And another shocker. I didn't see this one coming. Northwestern beat Utah in the lowest scoring game.
Yeah, I didn't see that
14-7.
either.
14-7. This is the most Big Ten game of the week.
And I went against my gut. I was like, man, Northwestern strung together some wins at the end of the year. I was like, nah, I like Utah's TV a little bit more. Damn it, should have stuck with Northwestern.
Yeah. Lastly, our Chanticleers got a win.
Love to see it.
They beat San Jose 24-14. I don't remember. I think we all picked them except for Ken.
Ken don't count.
It is what it is.
Be what it be, baby.
So, do y'all want to cover the bowl games now, or do y'all want to go back to the NFL and just end on NFL?
Let's just do the NFL since we got Louisville and Kentucky bowl games this week. We know we're going to talk about them.
All right, we'll end on that then. So, this coming week 17, we got the Browns versus the Jets on Thursday night. I'm just go ahead and get us started. I'm going to go with the Browns with the elite Joe Flacco getting the win.
Something about Flacco, baby.
That defense is elite. That defense is not to be played with.
Nah, Amari Cooper out there playing with a perk on a switch. Someone gave
How much different would Dallas look if they would have kept Amari?
I don't even want to think about that.
Amari Cooper ain't been shit all season. He said, all right, let's pick it up. We got an elite quarterback out here now.
Yeah, Mr. Massage Therapist throwing them passes. Them shoulders. Apparently they weren't doing a good enough job. Them shoulders was weak.
So we all going Browns on that one?
Absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Next we got our game of the week. I'm going to go ahead and call it now. We got the Lions at the Cowboys on Saturday night.
It's going to be a hell of a game.
I don't even know who to pick in this. Dallas is so damn inconsistent when they play good teams.
How'd Dak hairline look?
He ain't got one.
Jimmy Jones
is
getting
gone?
inducted into the ring, man.
If the hairline gone, Lions by 30.
Give me Lions by field goal. I think Dan Campbell's going to go out there and flex on Mike McCarthy, and it's going to scare him.
I need Ben Johnson. Hey, just run the ball, bro. They cannot stop throwing. Just run the ball. If you see some fuckery, Dallas is gonna win.
Hickory dickory, we got some trickery.
Exactly.
But
this is Jimmy Johnson's. Was he getting inducted into the Ring of Honor? I think finally.
He's getting a gold jacket.
Well, he's going to the Hall of Fame or the Ring of Honor. He's had a gold jacket for a while, but Jerry Jones been holding a grudge for a long time.
Yeah. So we'll see if they play a little amped up. Fuck it, I'm gonna pick us to win just because fuck Dallas. That's why.
Yeah, that's about where I'm at. We got two game managers going against each other.
Oh my
god! Elite game management, baby.
Give me
summon Alex Smith.
Give me the Lions because they have two better far and away running backs with Gibbs and Montgomery.
Yeah.
Dallas is extremely, or I wouldn't say extremely, but they're pretty one-dimensional, especially if you can shut down either one of those. You can really expose them for what they are, a bunch of fucking frauds.
It's the CD Lamb show, bro.
Yeah. I'm gonna pick and choose the games from here because there's a couple of just duds. Like I don't want to talk about Bills and Patriots. We know how that game's gonna go.
Right.
Colts playing the Raiders. Colts are at home.
Ooh.
I think it'll be an interesting game.
Should be
very interesting.
Colts are favored by 3 points.
Houseway.
Raiders are on a little bit of a roll.
Y'all are at home. That's why.
I'm kind of scared of the Raiders. I ain't gonna lie. I think Raiders are actually gonna win this one by a good amount.
I don't think so. No way the Colts drop two.
Don't you not so fast, me Corso?
Not so fast, my friend. I'm taking a Colts.
Give me that headgear.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Colts too. Hopefully, Pittman's back.
Yeah.
I'm picking against the Colts for the same reason I always bet against my fantasy team.
Next, we got the Falcons playing the Bears. If the Falcons win, it knocks the Bears out of playoff contention, and it puts the Falcons back in, or keeps them in a chance to make the playoffs if they can win.
You all have to win out.
Yeah.
They have to win this, and Taylor Heineke's got to look like a capable quarterback again. If Desmond Ridder comes in, just put me out of my misery. Yeah. Quick stats about Desmond Ridder.
Oh God,
He's doing
I'm
his
scared.
best Jameis Winston impression. 10 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. And if he's throwing the ball 30 times a game, Atlanta will lose.
But is he
He's
eating
a
the
starter?
W's?
He's not the starter, is he?
No, I'm just throwing that out there just in case he has to come in.
Ooh, okay, he scared me.
Yeah. Still more passing yards than Justin Fields. Insane stat there. A game that I need the Rams to lose. They probably won't, but they're playing the Giants at the Giants, so we'll see. The Rams are favored by 6 points.
Good luck. That boy 9, he dealing.
Unless DeVito decides to give them that Italian sausage and knock them out, that'd be.
Forget about it.
I think it might be Tyrod. I think it might be Tyrod starting that game.
Oh man, I'm walking here.
Say the Rams should pull that one out.
I'm taking the Giants, and they're going to give them an offer that they can't refuse.
I'm cutlets.
I'm not even. I don't want to get your hopes up, boy. But god damn it, Cooper and Nakua are fucking cooking.
Giants got a solid defense, though. I'm gonna stick with the Giants.
They got a real Italian.
Yeah, all his life he said he always wanted to be a gangster.
His brother wore a suit.
I'm just gonna keep throwing movie quotes out here. Stafford's coming to the Giants Stadium just to get whacked. God bless him.
I hope.
I'm trying to get whacked. You know what I'm saying?
Not that kind.
Well, you know what? I hope for you. For you, I do hope.
Speaking of hope, we got
it's another game you need to pay attention to. It'd be the Saints in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, going straight off my list right here. This is going to be the only time in my life where I've ever pulled for the Saints to get a win, and I'll be goddamned if they lose. They're playing the Buccaneers at the Buccaneers. Baker Mayfield is looking like, I'm going to say this, and I'm probably going to regret it later, looking like he should be in the running for MVP right now with 26 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, and well on his way to 4,000 passing yards.
Comeback player of the year type numbers right there.
Absolutely.
But the Saints have a great defense that hurts me to say.
They say, you all right there, bud?
I'm going to have a fucking stroke if I give them one more compliment. You know what? If the Bucks win, I'm happy. If they lose, I have hope. So, Saints fans, do you want to be happy or have hope? What do you want to give me?
Oh, shit.
John just praying for another hurricane.
I mean,
God damn.
You got them amphibious people down there, man. I promise you.
Oh my God. For your sake, let's go Buck, or let's go Saints, I guess.
I ain't saying that.
That Baker Brady.
I can say it for you.
No,
who
they don't know how to. They don't know how to. Nope. They don't know how to spell go. There ain't no E's, U's, or X's in there. Anyways, we got the
Yo Tigers.
We got the Titans taking on the Texans. If Levis starts, I'm taking the Texans. Simple as that.
That's kind of where I'm at.
I think if Stroud
Tennessee,
is back, they'll be fine. I'm taking Texans.
the Titans pulling out a win against them really helps the Colts' playoff chances since we're on that bubble with the Texans right behind us.
Do y'all play the Texans again?
End of the year, yeah.
Well,
Ooh,
that's interesting.
So
I feel like half the league's 8-7 right now.
it's a very weird year. But
yeah, 8-7, 7-8. Yes, yeah.
next week, barring a tie, is pretty much going to decide who's going to get that last AFC spot.
Or be hosting a playoff game because Jacksonville is in the same boat.
True.
Jacksonville's
playing
number
Carolina,
4
though.
seed right now.
Okay, Jacksonville's got a bye week.
Yeah.
I don't know. Rice was cooking against Green Bay, man.
Yeah, but the rest of that team's trash, and they're not playing in the rain. So, I mean, if it does rain in Jacksonville, look out for the Panthers. But if it's not, then
I mean, the Jacksonville's got the Panthers, and then close the season against the Titans.
they might be a lock to get in the playoffs. Then
Yeah, the top 4 ain't going nowhere in the AFC. Maybe even top 5, honestly.
Next, we got a Super Bowl rematch from a while back: the Steelers versus the Seahawks. This one is going to be one I don't want to miss, especially if Mike Tomlin comes out with the same game plan or the same style preparation that he did last week. I think I might take the Steelers because I don't trust Geno Smith at all.
He ain't right back.
Let's go, Pitt. I root for my black coach. One way in playing them.
I do love Mike Tomlin though. It seems like every time they get around this time of year, his teams are always at an elite level.
Evil Mike Tomlin, baby.
When they get in the playoffs, though, different story. But getting into the playoffs, they start playing at a different level.
Why do I feel like this team is always a quarterback away from being great?
Because that's the truth. The last time they had an elite level quarterback, they won the Super Bowl.
They had more than just an elite level quarterback then.
Well, yeah,
that
was an all-time defense.
All-time defense, get the Jerome Bettis, just, 5 yards rushing, 8 touchdowns.
Yep. But I do like how this is a Super Bowl rematch from a few years ago. I think that was 30, right? If I'm wrong, correct me.
Been a hot fucking minute.
That was a long fucking time ago. I can't remember.
I think it was 30. I was pretty sure it was Super Bowl XL, so 30. It was Sean Alexander.
How about to say Ricky Waters?
Yep,
God,
it was 30.
Damn, I was getting ready to show my age for real. Sheesh.
Yeah, you got me over here just knowing numbers for some reason. Can't do math worth shit, but goddamn it, if you tell me a Super Bowl or a WrestleMania, I'll get it right off the bat.
Oh, will you?
I mean, we saw it on the wrestling podcast a few times. Anyways.
Super Bowl 26.
Is that a Colts one?
No.
Corn Robinson.
I'll come back to that one. He'll hit me here in a minute. I got shit in front of my face right now. Anyways, we got Broncos playing the Chargers. Broncos still in playoff contention?
I think so, because Kansas City lost again. They should still be like a game apart.
Where the fuck are they at? They are. They need some help. They are 12, so they are just past elimination. The Raiders are above them at 11 with a tiebreaker win over them based on head-to-head win percentage, with the Bengals and Steelers right above the Raiders.
Ooh. The Bengals are still in it? That's
Yeah,
insane.
they're 8-7 as well.
Yep, they're 8-7. 0-5 in division play though. So
The Bengals?
that's what do be what it say.
They're 3-4. They're 3-4.
Why is it
No, no,
showing
no,
me?
no.
Oh,
Wait. You're right. They're 3-4 on the road. I'm sorry.
yes.
What about Mahomes having 14 interceptions?
It's fucking gorgeous.
His receivers are just.
Anyways, I'm pretty sure that Super Bowl you were bringing up was one of the Bills' 4 losses.
Nope.
Who was it?
It was the start of the Brady dynasty.
Ah, fuck me. Is that the Rams?
Yep.
Ew.
I went way back.
That might have been. You might have been like a year, 2 years.
I was way before. I was way before.
Yeah.
As you say, last Buffalo loss was a 94.
Yeah, I went way back.
You know, Buffaloes don't lose those games forever ago. The Kardashians aren't famous. I can prove it.
Anyway,
I can even go further and prove O.J. Simpson's the reason for BDSM being on the rise, but we don't have that kind of time.
and last I have on my list here is the Packers and Vikings. We'll call it the Mo Bowl. Who you got?
Ooh. At Minnesota. I got Green Bay.
And you say you need Green Bay to pick up a win here to move you all into the bubble because Minnesota's ahead of you on a tiebreaker.
I think either one of them helps Atlanta regardless.
Yeah, because I know y'all beat Green Bay, so if Minnesota wins, that definitely helps y'all.
But Minnesota, we lost to Minnesota.
Yeah, so you need Green Bay to. I don't fucking know. You need Green Bay to win.
It didn't matter. We need one of them.
I think the Green Bay win and you all winning this week would help more than Minnesota.
Because I got the tiebreaker over Green Bay, so yeah.
Yep. We'll go ahead and get on to the college football stuff. We got Virginia Tech playing Tulane. I'm just going to pick Tulane. 6-6 to Virginia Tech look like dog shit, and then Tulane 11-2. They're not going to cover this 10.5. Or whoa! Virginia Tech's favored by 10.5.
Houseway.
Oh, it's because I think Pratt's out for Tulane.
Jesus Christ! Why is he always fucking? He's always out.
I'm still taking Tulane though, regardless.
Yeah, give me Tulane, man.
Yeah, same.
Next, we got North Carolina playing Virginia. Both teams 8-4. I said Virginia. West Virginia. I'm sorry. West Virginia is favored by 6.5. Hammer that, dance on it. Because West Virginia was extremely inconsistent, but whenever they had time to, I feel like with some time to prep for this game, they're going to blow out North Carolina. I think Drake may have also committed to the draft too.
I wish he would just play. At this point, just play. But I understand the getting hurt shit. But god damn,
Yeah.
Players not playing these bowl games make these bowl games not even like people want to watch them.
Well, you get a good look at the future of that team too, though. I like that aspect of it.
I hope so. Hopefully when it comes to us.
They say, give me the Mountaineers. And then
Mountaineers.
Next, we got Louisville avoiding another starting quarterback, you lucky bastards. Y'all take on USC. Louisville's favored by a touchdown.
Well,
I think
we got
y'all are
Louisville's for opt-outs. We have 11 total players not participating. 3 of them are on the offensive side of the ball. One was a guard who played a total of 8 downs this year. We don't give a fuck. Best of luck to him in the transfer portal, but we have Jawar Jordan and Jamari Thrash opting out, declaring for the draft. On defense, 8 opt-outs. Only 2 of them really fucking played. One is our edge rusher, Cameron Wilson, who very good reserve coming off the bench through substitutions. Well, we had one of our starting safeties for the longest time, Josh Minkus, entering the transfer portal as well. USC is without Caleb Williams and two of their top 5 receivers, Brandon Rice and Mario Williams. On defense, they have opting out their starting linebacker Tackett Curtis and starting corner Damani Jackson, who are entering the transfer portal.
So basically, what you're telling me is shit show. Good luck betting.
Cards by 3. Please let me see what the fuck Conley can do. It can't be any worse than the goddamn con artist under center.
Conley, Pierce, please.
Who's
Fighting
starting?
on guns, bro.
Who's starting? I don't know if we've even made that decision.
And then it's pretty much set because y'all play Wednesday.
And we play tomorrow at 8 or 9.
I'm sorry, my days are mixed up here.
Oh, it is 8. Yeah, it is 8.
We play tomorrow at 8.
Yeah, if it hasn't been announced yet, it's Plummer. But USC is one of the worst defenses in college football. I got Louisville by 2 touchdowns.
Well, if you're curious how we ranked on overall, our offense is middle of the pack. Our defense, though, was the second-ranked defense in total yards, first in passing, second in rushing yards, third in points per game, fourth in yards per game, second in touchdowns, and first in field goals.
I don't want to be a rain on your parade. You did play the bottom half of the ACC outside of Florida State, and I'm forgetting somebody.
Win is a win, sir.
NC State.
Win is a win.
I know, but but the big but there is when you played people, you didn't win.
Win is a win.
I understand.
Game is indubitably game.
Anyways, Texas A&M at 7-5 playing number 20 Oklahoma State. I think I'm going to go A&M because all they got to do is shut down Ollie Gordon and they win the game.
Didn't A&M have like a shit ton of opt-out and transfers?
It don't matter. If they just stack the box, they'll win this game.
It don't matter. That don't matter, baby. That don't matter.
I don't know if y'all saw how bad Oklahoma State's quarterback was, but he has like 3 more interceptions than he does touchdowns.
I'm taking AMU as well.
Dude's a bum.
God damn it. All right.
I didn't want to talk you into it, but like if you're going to bet on this one, Oklahoma State's only favored by 2.5, by the way.
I'm leaving that one off my ticket.
Yeah, if you're going to do this one, do an alternate line and do like +7 for A&M. But anyway, number 24 SMU at 11-2 is taking on Boston College at 6-6. Boston College outside of
SMU by 30. God damn it!
SMU's favored by 10 points. Boston College only looked good in one game all fucking year, and that was Florida State.
Yeah, let's go Things.
Yeah,
we all took SMU. Let's talk about my favorite game. Come on.
The Rutgers spread is on the line,
baby. We ended strong.
Versus Miami, 6-6. Rutgers, they're only 6-6. I thought they'd have a way better record than that.
No, they're just covering spreads.
Versus 7-5 Miami, Rutgers is favored by 1.5.
Covered. It's covered.
I'm pretty sure Tyler Van Dyke, the starting quarterback for Miami, is hit the transfer portal, so he's out.
Yeah, he's in the portal.
He is in the portal. I don't know if he signed anyone yet.
Yeah. Rutgers has the leading rusher of the two teams. I'm pretty sure he's playing. I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name.
I wouldn't.
I'm not betting on this game. If I had to give a pick, I guess it's going to be Rutgers money line.
Rutgers spread, baby.
Rutgers spread. Definitely not putting that on the ticket though.
Fuck no.
I'm dropping 100 on the Rutgers spread.
Yeah, before we end the show, make sure we get our locks in. We forgot to do it the last 2 weeks. Sorry for any of y'all who wanted to lose a parlay. Anyways, taking shots at ourselves here. Next we have NC State, number 18 NC State at 9-3 versus Kansas State at 8-4 for the Pop-Tarts Bowl.
NC State.
Kansas State is favored by 2.5. Will Howard has been in the transfer portal for Kansas State and won't be in it. Yeah. I think I'm going to take NC State. They've looked strong down the stretch. Oh, my goodness. So we're going NC State across the board?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Kansas State's favored by 2.5. Go ahead and hammer NC State to cover that. Next we have, this is a fun one, the Alamo Bowl. Number 14, Arizona versus number 12, Oklahoma. Arizona's favored by 3 points.
You can blame them. They want like heat her to end the season.
Yep. And before we give our picks, Dylan Gabriel is opted out. That would have been the only reason I picked Oklahoma. So I'm taking Arizona. That's been our podcast darling team of the year.
Yeah.
Yes, it has, and I'll be taking them as well.
Okay. I'll go ahead and I'll take the lead in this one. Kentucky takes on number 22 Clemson. All of Kentucky's major players in this game are in. Clemson has a few opt-outs. Is Cole Klubnik playing in this game?
I don't care. Fuck Clemson.
Yeah. Ray Davis has announced he's playing. Y'all go ahead and give your picks. I'm going to see if Klubnik is playing, though.
Ray Davis is playing easy money. We praying on Dabo's downfall.
Yeah, we are against Clemson in any way, shape, or form. I don't even care if it is Kentucky.
Yeah. If Kentucky wins this, y'all going to hate to hear it, but that's just going to solidify the ACC being a little weak. But I think we kind of already knew that with Florida State getting left out.
Still mad about it.
I am happy about it because I didn't want to see Michigan getting a bye week.
Well, Georgia might have just got a bye week.
I'd rather it be a little one-off bowl game than a playoff game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
No, fuck Michigan.
But
frauds.
Clemson. Who was Clemson's toughest game all year? If that's saying a whole lot. Their toughest game was Notre Dame and North Carolina. Good luck to them. Kentucky's played the entire top half of the SEC. Bama, Georgia, Missouri.
They didn't play Florida State. I thought they did play Florida State.
Let me go back and look.
I'm pretty sure they did. I think they dropped.
They did.
Dropped dick off in them.
And it says lost to Florida State, lost to NC State.
The fuck was that?
Yeah, it was a little echo. It's all right, though.
I feel like they've lost more games in this one. Oh, lost to Duke.
That Duke team ended up being bad.
I mean, Duke wasn't the same after the FSU game where they got their shit kicked in and everybody hurt. They also lost to Miami.
Yeah. Kentucky looked explosive against a really, really high level. I'm giving y'all praise, even though we know what happened. They looked
dumbass quarterback.
They took a high level defense and hung 38 on them. So good luck, Clemson. Y'all's fans on Twitter are pissing me off. I hope we kick the living fuck out of you.
We praying on Dabo's downfall.
Yeah, eat shit and die, Dabo. Anyways, Oregon State, number 19 versus number 16, the most overrated team in the nation. Notre Dame didn't play no fucking body besides their 3 losses. I'm taking Oregon State.
Absolutely.
I don't care.
Lost the coach and the QB.
Don't care.
Damn.
Well, you know what? I'll backtrack. I'm gonna take Notre Dame, but it's gonna be. You know what? I might just take the over/under is 41.5. I'm just gonna take the under and leave this game alone. because I don't trust Sam Hartman at all.
And you shouldn't.
I'm gonna take Notre Dame, and that's just because I believe in their running. Just turn around and hand the ball off, bro. Dude, cold back there.
Yeah, he's got 18 touchdowns, 1,300 yards.
He's nice. Just turn around, and hand the ball off.
In that case, I'm definitely going to hit the under. The over under is 41.5. Honestly, that's kind of high without a starting quarterback and the game manager himself, Sam Hartman.
And Notre Dame's coach is black, so I gotta stick with my black coaches.
Fair enough. Next, we have Memphis 9-3 playing Iowa State at 7-5. Iowa State's favored by 10 points.
Wow.
It's the group of five versus power five bias, and
I'm still taking Memphis.
Yeah, I'm definitely taking Memphis.
Taking Memphis to cover. I'm not taking a money line though.
That's fair.
Memphis does have an elite level quarterback at Hennigan. A couple of his interceptions that he has, I watched. They were batted balls. He should have 29 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. I've watched almost every Memphis game. Dude's pretty good. Might see him at the next level. We'll see.
I'm taking Memphis straight up.
Next, we have a game that's not set up great for Ohio State with their quarterback gone. But Marvin Harrison Jr. is playing, so there's hope. Missouri versus Ohio State. Number 9 versus number 7. I think I'm going to take Missouri straight up, though. Brady Cook is he's pretty damn good.
I say Missouri's looked good all fucking year, even against the top echelon of the SEC. I'm taking Mizzou.
Mizzou all the way, baby.
Another Big Ten versus SEC game. Another battle of pretty similar teams. Ole Miss versus Penn State. Both their losses on both teams were to the highest level teams in their conference. Ole Miss losing to Alabama and Georgia. Penn State losing to Ohio State and Michigan. This is going to be a good styles clash. Ole Miss is an explosive offense. Penn State has a juggernaut defense. I'm going to take Ole Miss though because Jackson Dart is pretty damn good.
I say I'm going to take Ole Miss as well. Penn State's just looked fucking defeated since the Michigan and Ohio State games.
Absolutely.
There's no soul left on that team after those games.
The coach is black, right?
Penn State, yeah.
Is black? Oh man,
that's quarterback crazy. Or coach?
The coach.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. I gotta go Ole Miss.
Yeah, Junkins, the running back for Ole Miss. If he gets going, this game's over with.
Oh, absolutely.
I love this Ole Miss team. I love Lane Kiffin, so I'm definitely riding with Ole Miss.
If Penn State didn't have a penchant for blowing big games, I would pick Penn State. But they just, for whatever reason, big game, and that team coach just shrinks.
Yeah. Next, we have yet another Big Ten SEC matchup with Auburn versus Maryland. I'm going to take Maryland in this. Tua's brother. That's all I got to say. I don't really know too much about Maryland, but I know they're solid, and I know Auburn is only good against Alabama.
Maryland, when Tua's brother's good, they're good, but their entire game rides on how good he is.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, give me Maryland.
I think I'm going to take Maryland.
Watch Auburn fucking stomp them.
Yeah, before we get into the New Year's Six, we got one more. We got the Barstool Sports Bowl, or Arizona Bowl. Toledo at 11-2 versus Wyoming at 8-4. I'm going to take Wyoming. They're also favored by 3.5. Wyoming was the team that took Texas to the brink for about 3 quarters, and then Texas did Texas things.
It's a very good Wyoming team, and
This is a tough game.
I'm gonna take Toledo just to do it, honestly. Even though Wyoming's very good.
I'm conflicted. I wanted to pick Wyoming, but fuck it, I'm gonna roll Wyoming. Fuck it.
Yeah, if y'all want to pick based on where it's located, obviously Wyoming's a lot closer to Arizona. Long trip for Toledo.
Yeah.
First of the New Year's Six bowl games. This will be taking place on Saturday. We have Georgia, number 6 versus number 5 Florida State. Georgia's favored by 17.5, and I don't even think that spread's big enough.
Georgia about to show you why they didn't want Florida State in the Final Four.
Yeah, give me Georgia, and it's going to be a bum bucket from kickoff.
The game's at 4. The game might be over by 4:45, 4:30.
Yeah. Kickoffs at grand opening, grand closing is what you're going to give that game.
Man.
I say if it was anybody else but a pissed off Kirby Smart, I'd give them a chance. But it's Kirby not happy about missing the playoffs.
Hell no.
Going from 1 to 6, great, nasty work, crazy work. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's about to put a shellacking on to Florida State.
It's gonna be his own mother out there, and he gonna drop 80 on her.
I said on New Year's Six bowl games, but there's one that's on Monday. We have Wisconsin taking on LSU for the ReliaQuest Bowl. Give me LSU. They're favored by 10. Double that.
Heisman winner, baby.
Daniels, baby. Yeah.
Fun fact, Jaden Daniels is leading the team in rushing with 1,134 yards. Also, obviously leading them in passing yards with 4 touchdowns and only 40 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions, with almost 4,000 passing yards.
Dude's been elite.
Jesus Christ.
He is the whole team.
Yeah. Give me LSU by a lot if Jaden Daniels plays. Next is going to be a fun matchup if Liberty can control the clock. If they can't, then they're fucked. They're playing Oregon. Liberty's 13-0. If they win, claim a national title, buddy. Do it.
Oh, absolutely.
Jamie Chadwell, if you win, claim a national title. Be that people. Be those people.
I will support you 100%.
What's the over-under for this game?
It is 67.5.
God damn.
The way that if Liberty can get it rolling, I wouldn't be surprised if it was a 3-digit over-under. But anyways, Oregon's favored by 17. The way Liberty runs the ball, they're outside of the academy teams, I'm pretty sure they're the leading rushing team in the nation. So I would go ahead and throw Liberty to cover that spread because they're going to control the clock.
You know how Tulane upset USC last year? I'm kind of feeling like this for this Liberty Oregon game.
Mm-hmm.
I don't, honestly. I feel like Oregon's still going to win this game. No, because Bo Nix is playing.
Oh, is he? Damn. Well, yeah. I don't know. Caleb Williams still played last year, and they still lost.
I think Caleb Williams wasn't as good as Bo Nix was this year, respectfully. And I'll give you this stat to prove it. 40 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions.
I know he better not take a half to get loose. That's the reason why he's not in the Final Four.
Mm-hmm. True.
It took too long.
I'm taking Liberty. I'm taking Liberty.
Liberty straight up?
I'm taking Liberty straight up.
I want chaos. Yeah, just give me. I want. Fuck it.
My national champions.
Next we have the Iowa Better Win Bowl. Iowa 10-3 versus Tennessee at 8-4 for the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. Sorry.
Give me the under.
Yeah, give me the Iowa under. That's gonna be my lock. I'm gonna call that now.
It's a lot. Okay.
I'm taking. I don't want. I'm just picking the under. I'm not gonna take Tennessee ever in my life. So everybody taking the under in this one.
Yep, and Tennessee fans, you don't have to keep it in the family.
Hey, family trees are supposed to branch out.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
take the under. I'm taking the under.
Hey, you know what they say in Tennessee? Well, I go across town when she's across the hall. Speaking of, Alabama takes on Michigan.
Bama about 40.
Michigan's favored by 2 points. Do you believe it?
Trash. Yeah, I don't believe it.
Yeah,
Bama.
give me
Bama.
Bama money line. Give me Bama money line.
Yeah, Bama money line. This whole narrative of everybody against Michigan is trash.
Michigan ain't
They
played
wanted
nobody.
they wanted the easy way out. They wanted Florida State. Like, no, nigga, you getting Saint Nick. Saint Nick is looking happy. So he knows something we don't know.
Yeah,
If he's smiling and showing teeth and stuff, hey,
it's gonna be a bad day for everybody else.
Yeah,
Say,
roll
if I see
tide.
Nick Saban smiling, I'm more scared than when Nick Saban's pissed off.
Yeah. Next we
Roll
have
tide.
number three Michigan playing number 2 Washington. Texas has struggled. Texas has struggled against the pass. We saw it against Oklahoma. If y'all saw that game,
I did.
And they've
All
struggled.
Washington does is pass.
And that's all. Yeah. You know what? I might take Mr. Penix because
Penix is absolutely elite.
They get that big Penix energy. I'm gonna take Washington. I don't think we're gonna get a rematch of Bama Texas.
I don't think so either. I'm going Washington too.
You say
Washington. Their defense might be bad, but when it's time to play deep, like when it's time to make a stop, they will get a stop for you.
Yeah.
It's going to come down to if they get that stop.
All right. Before we get out of here, everybody give me your locks. I'm gonna take the Iowa under, so help me God, this motherfucker says the Rutgers spread.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and Greg Schiano. Go Ruckus. I gotta take it one more time.
Give me SMU, man. SMU. Damn, that 10, that's a lot. 10 is a lot. Give me SMU money line, man.
Yeah. You know what? I don't even want to put that damn thing on the parlay. Damn it. I'm tired of betting Rutgers spread and getting burned every damn time. We said we buried this, and then he brings it back from the dead.
Brought it back from the dead, baby.
What's like Mitch McConnell?
Ooh. We need one more for the 4-legger.
Liberty money line.
No. We got to agree on this one. We all got to agree on this one.
Liberty spread.
You know what?
See.
I was gonna say Kentucky money line because that's plus 230 right now.
All right, Ray Davis rushing touchdown.
I think I can get behind that. Or Ray Davis anytime touchdown.
Yeah. Can you add that to a parlay with these? Let's check before we fucking just throw it out into the wind.
I know you can on what's it called? Well, you should be able to on FanDuel.
You won't be able to right up until game or before the day of the game.
I'm double checking.
It's like how college football or college basketball is.
Just like that, UNLV has closed the gap. It's 24-28.
Yeah,
Who
you
would-
can't
who would
do
picking that
player
one?
props right now. Which one? Huh?
I think everybody picked UNLV.
Yeah,
Ah,
we took UNLV and they're down 4.
Yeah. They made a comeback because it was 28-10.
anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Me and Dakota's got a bad game to play. And
Maybe it is midnight. We may have to postpone that one tomorrow because I got to go to work for 2 hours.
but
Hmm.
with all that being said, go Cats. Fuck Dabo. This is Hook signing out.
Mark Dabo, L1C4, One Pride, both signing out.
This is the cheap clapping chunder monkey of the Alps, also known as disgraced rap artist Machine Cum Kelly, signing out.